Hey guys, it's TwilyX360, and if you've been keeping up with Peacock Studios, MuseScript, Starfire Starcury, Rose Lips, or any of Heartsy's friends, which includes Heartsy herself, then you probably know that Heartsy has another crowdfunding situation on her hands. And because I've been spreading the word around like there's no tomorrow, it only made sense that I talk about this crowdfunder. To give you the specifics of this crowdfunder, this isn't specifically to buy a house. This is actually to pay the rent for an apartment they're staying in. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you've been paying attention to me, Heartsy, and like I said before, the others, you probably already knew that she was in an apartment, but her crowdfunder is still technically open for them to find a new house. So I'm going to read out the description of this crowdfunder because I know the text is a bit too long. And keep in mind, I knew about this detail as early as the 27th when I got back from my vacation. I can't be sure if Heartsy was the one who told me about this first, but let's read. After a long search of looking for an apartment, my family finally found one, only to be hit by another financial crisis a few months later. My dad has been off work for several months to heal a very serious diabetic foot ulcer without being able to rest. He likely would have lost his foot and possibly part of his leg. He's been receiving the best treatment possible, and now his foot is almost completely healed. The downside of this is that he hasn't been getting paid for the past several months. My family has been able to scrape by so far, but now our money is incredibly low. After being evicted once already this year, my family is terrified of having it happen again, especially since this apartment is so much safer and cleaner than our old house. Rent is due every month on the 1st. There are some other bills coming up sooner that we also need to keep current if at all possible. We are looking into every possible option, but we could really use the help to pay the rent and other bills. My family needs to keep current on all utilities in order to keep this apartment, our car, and keep up with other necessities like food. I also have commissions and a Fever account open in order to help my family in our time of need. My friend will also help me and try to sell some personal belongings on eBay soon in attempts to help. I really hate to have to ask for people once more, but at this point it is necessary. Thank you, Kelsey. So yeah, that is what's going on here. I mean, yes, there are organizations that will help her, and from what I understand, being evicted again in like a month is actually borderline breaking the law in some cases, which I don't know how true that is, but it's beyond the scope of this video. Look it up yourself. But that's basically what's happening here. She needs to pay the rent for the apartment as well as her family, and it basically needs to happen before January. So basically, you now understand what separates this crowdfunder from the other. Basically, this is to pay the rent. And I also need to point out what exactly is being asked for here. Look at the asking price here. $1,650. Significantly less than $5,500. Which, again, it's all understandable. What I'm saying is that this crowdfunder could get by a lot easier. And yeah, I am putting some plans in place to try and promote it. But I feel like if I want to do that, I really want to try something different, and yeah, not just post it on my low sub rate channel. And as you can see, the funder already has $100, which helps, and thank you to this donor, Brian Kim, for giving it a start. Thanks, man. So yes, guys, donate what you can, spread the word, you know the drill. It's only $1,650, needs to be done by the end of the month. And if anything, follow her friends, I'll start spreading the word soon, and good luck to Heartsy, her friends, and to anyone who contributes. Thank you for listening in.